more federal cuts are impacting Hampton Roads. The Foodbank of Southeastern Virginia and the Eastern Shore says the USDA is cutting about $300,000 that they typically use to help feed families in need. The Foodbank serves, by the way, over 1.5 million meals a month, but around 8,500 of them were covered by this USDA program that's now being cut. The program is aimed for food banks across the country to get produce and protein from local farmers. A spokesperson for the USDA says this program was a pandemic-era program that no longer effectuates the goals of the agency. Their words.
We don't want waste, fraud, or abuse. Of course, no American does that. But the local food charity system is not the place to start.
As more cuts and adjustments are being made by the Trump administration, the food bank says that they continue to monitor the impacts, but believe that the community will help fill any gaps that they may come across. And we know that it is not just federal programs impacting us, Blaine. The cuts of federal workers are also having an impact on really every part of this region.
Yeah, there's a group helping to make sure some of these defense workers are able to get back on their feet. Our Kelsey Jones is here to break down what that looks like. Kelsey, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, guys. Well, as government layoffs continue, that means that federal workers are forced to think about what's next. So I caught up with the Hampton Roads Workforce Council to see what they're doing to assist. They tell me they've helped around 100 federal workers, primarily from the Department of Defense, and sadly, they do expect that number to rise in the upcoming weeks.
Layoffs are always hard on a family, on the individual that it's happening to, and for it to happen quickly, that's tough.
The Trump administration is back and forth on further cuts to the federal government, which we're already seeing impact workers right here in Hampton Roads. To put things into perspective, there's about 60,000 federal workers that live in our region, not to mention our huge population of service members. Hampton Roads Workforce Council leaders say around 100 layoffs has happened for defense workers, and families have reached out for resources in the past weeks, leading workforce leaders to expand their efforts, including virtual options to help them. Sean Avery, the president and CEO of Hampton Roads Workforce Council, says there's about 50,000 job openings in our area, and they are working to line them up with the best job that fits their skill set.
We have a whole team that can work on the resumes, can help them do with job preparation, interview preparation. So yeah, our whole team will do that. That's really the resources we provide on a regular basis for anybody in Hampton Roads that's interested in a new job. Our Virginia Career Work Centers or our Veterans Employment Centers, they can get them prepared as they go in for that next career opportunity.
Now, some of those job openings he told me about were in the shipbuilding, healthcare, and information technology sectors. For the full list of jobs and resources from the Workforce Council, you can just look for my story on WTKR.com or inside the News 3 app. Blaine, Aaron, back to you.